Welcome, Stalkers. This is Blondie speaking. Hope you're all doing fantastic. We're doing pretty fantastic here in the Centaur Zone. We got an episode ahead of us today. What I would like to do is... we went over and tried to collect the collar that was here, but we have already collected that in the past, and that was the only collar left in that particular mission. So, what I'd like to do is head back to the region, to the spot that I know we need to turn this quest in at, and see if we can actually do that. Even though it's not telling us in the journal, in the name of science, I am hoping that we can just rock up there, because he's already got that collar. We handed that in. We actually handed that in to someone else, I think. Anyway, those collars are gone, so there's really only the collars that we have collected now. We've got two. We're going to start the episode by doing that. Something nice and simple. Hopefully not fruitless. I'm kind of expecting it will be... oh, wow. Guys... wow! Whoa, what a start. 3 of them! There's 3 of them! Holy crap! Oh my god! Oh, we need... oh no! I think we may actually be stuck. I think they might have locked us out. They locked us outside. I hope these guys get replaced. Here we go. What a start to the episode. You can't make this up. God damn. Welcome to the episode, folks. I have never seen that before. That is something fresh. These poor guards here, they got absolutely roasted. My lord. Were there 4 of them? They're just the 3. Jeez, they got blasted. 3 bloodsuckers just spawned right here. I've never seen anything spawn that close to the base before. Jeez. Well, we need to go back and repair all of our gear now. That's hilarious. Hey, buddy. I'm sure you weren't alarmed by anything that just happened out there. Yeah, wow. What else do we have to give you? That's probably about it. Oh yeah, we've got some vodka there. Here, you can take that too. 1300 plus whatever we do here. All of the doors are locked up. What is going on here? Get rid of these. There's another 13. Now, the real question is, how much damage has that done to my shotgun? There's the question. So 26 all up. And alright, so it's roughly half of what we made. A bit less. Not too bad, but I will need some more buckshot. Jesus. Welcome to the episode, folks. Brilliant. You can't script this stuff. You honestly can't. It just... this is emergent gameplay right here. It has to happen. What is... I thought I saw something there. Let's get the... wow. Those guys respawned so quickly. Where did you come from? Yep, there's another guy. God damn. Mr. Ninja. This is Mr. Zen. And... Magnet? Mr. Magnet? Yeah, I think we're in good hands here. I feel better with a ninja protecting us. Jesus. Just when you think Stalker can't surprise anymore, just when you think you've seen it all. This is the classic Stalker experience, of course. We've got roughly a click left to go to this place. It's a bit early for me to do a time-lapse, so we'll just cruise on and I'll waffle on. Been getting through the comments. There's still a handful of comments I have yet to get through from the last couple of episodes. As you guys know, I try to respond to every single comment. Just takes a little while because there are comments coming in not only for this channel but for Hey Blondie as well. And that's sort of picked up over the last 6 months, which is really nice. What's happening here? Why are you guys freaking out? What's happening? Hello? Anyone? Dogs. Oh, they'll make short work of these dogs. Yeah. Yep. Freedom aren't the most well-equipped unit out there, but they're equipped enough. They're certainly equipped enough to be in Rostock. Unless they get 3 bloodsuckers spawning right outside the base. Random. It's all good times. Seems like they're hard at work at patch 1.4, which is good. I did get one indirect response too to the question about damn it, what was the question about? I was just looking it up literally 5 minutes ago. That is so annoying. Ah, the penetration stat. So, the fact that the penetration stat has disappeared and any penetration adjustments you do automatically go into handling for some reason. Apparently that's a bug and they're going to fix it. Which I was a little bit dubious about. I will not lie. But hey, if they say it's a bug, then it's a bug. Alright, yeah, we're going to have to go around Ski. Just follow this road. So at least it's been acknowledged. So all the speculation about the change to weapon penetration, that was another question that was answered too. That wasn't my question that was answered. That was someone else asking something similar. So I am 0 for... Oh gee, how many questions has it been now? 5? Maybe we should make a running tally. Maybe whenever things pop up, I'll continue to ask questions and we'll see just how many of my questions get ignored. We'll have a poll. I'll put up a poll at some point, hey? Let's see how many questions Blondie can ask before he finally gets answered. It's just a little bit of lighthearted fun. Don't worry, take it easy. I might actually do that. That tickles my fancy. Ah, who am I kidding? You guys tickle my fancy. You tickle it all the time. I love you. Love making these episodes. Love recording. This really is a highlight of the week. Whenever I get to sit down and make some more videos. It's always a busy time for me, so it's the videos are a way just to sit down, relax, just have a bit of fun. Shoot the breeze with you guys. Guys and gals. I say guys collectively, gals. You understand, I know you do. It's all good. No need to stand on ceremony here. You are all my people. And I cannot jump that way. But I can that way. There we go. Right, let's see if we get a payout here. I have serious doubts. Fingers crossed. Please do the needful. Please do the needful. Okay, first I need to find this guy. Where is he? That's the way we game. Oh no, this is not looking good. Where is our friend gone? Can you...
Oh, Stalker,
Isn't as hopeless as I thought. The Grand Student's been bringing me vodka. I managed to ask him for it. Yeah. Okay, that's interesting, and that's new.
А чого раптом Щерба почав приносити горілку?
Ти не додумайся у нього таке запитати. Щось полохаєш. Наливає і добре. Краще нехай щерба приходить, ніж бодон.
Interesting. Yeah, I don't think we're going to drink with you again.
Я краще піду.
Навіть не знаю, кому з нас краще. Мені ж більше дістанеться.
I wonder if we have to do that
Ой,
to
як добре. Шарів.
to advance an alternate method of completing this quest. Let's go see if we can chat to Sherba, and then we'll... I'm assuming you're still around here somewhere. Where are you, friend? I know you've got to be around here somewhere. You slimy little... There he is. Up there. Up we go. Fingers crossed. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Don't do me dirty. Don't do me dirty. You've got all of the collars.
Нагадай, як я можу допомогти з нашийниками.
Я думав, ти вже відправився за ними. Ти ж мав справу з такими зразками. Та й координати давно в тебе. Тільки не забувай, вони приблизні. Пошукаєш на місці. Але принось одразу всі нашийники, а не по одному.
А чому сам за ними не підеш?
Мене років у 10 так боляче собака цепанула. Як зараз пам'ятаю. А я лише просив їй дати мені лап. Тож до всіх цих тварюк я підходжу лише тоді, коли вони в клітках. Для мене будь-які вилазки в зону смертельно небезпечні. Але ж такому сталкеру, як ти, це справа звична.
Well, that part at least is true.
Зрозуміло.
От і добре.
That's great. That's great. That means this quest is busted. I don't say this lightly, but there's a Witcher meme for this, and it goes something along the lines of, fuck. Alright, I'm gonna have to report this. Jesus Christ, another one. Another one broken. This was working before. I've actually done this task already in the offline playthrough, so they've actually broken it as of the recent patches. They have broken, people have been reporting a lot of breaks around different things with each of the patches that's released. You saw what happened with that fight at the VPC. That was another break. As soon as we tried to kill that Chimera, crashed to desktop. It's undercooked, it's not baked, I tell you. It hasn't risen. I don't know what that means. Oh, thought for sure I could get over that. Might be able to do this though. Yeah! Now, of course, what this means is we ran all the way over here and we got bugger all to show for it. So, I think this location is actually tied to that quest as well. Fuck. Alright, how are we going to do this? Oh, this is a bit rubbish, but I actually think it may be quicker just to run through Slag Heap and try this location again, maybe with a reload. Maybe we get lucky, maybe something is reset. I seriously doubt it. I seriously doubt it. I think that particular part of the task is now broken. Because the guy took away all of our collars. Who did we sold them to someone? Who the hell did we sell them to? There was someone who was asking for the collars. Was it someone in Malachite? I can't recall now. But there was someone else that grabbed the collars on behalf of this guy, I'm pretty sure. I do hope that we haven't permanently busted that task. Hoping we can fix that. Which is a shame, because that location I really wanted to go check out. And the task itself was interesting. It was actually a pretty cool task to go and do. What can you do? Tell you what I can do, I can't do shit. All I can do is just keep playing. So we're going to mosey on back this way, and we're going to hit up, a few locations, a few artifact locations along the way, just to tick off some extra boxes. Whoa. Whoa, that was close. Hey! I'm sober, I swear, officer. Oh, you can't win them all, I guess. Once we're done with this, though, once we've checked this out and I've sated my curiosity, we're going to head out and do the main task in Red Forest. And we will continue kicking that ball down the road until it takes us somewhere outside Red Forest, and then we shall explore Red Forest. There is a lot to explore in Red Forest. Noop, 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 noop. Now this will bring us straight back in. My lord, how many are here? Certainly does sound like there's a lot more around us than there really are. Beautiful. Okay, we're pretty close to garbage now. Here is the checkpoint. Have we actually been through the checkpoint? This could be a little... Could be some little stashes and stuff here. We can check out. We've got a bus up there, which I don't recall ever checking. Let's have a look. Well, it's not looking promising here, is it? Oh, I can get up here. Huh. But it is fruitless, there is nothing here. And we've got, I think that was supposed to be ward/freedom. Don't care. Whoa. Almost went straight off the edge there. Right, we've got a little tower just here, so let's check that out. Ah, I can't get up. Okay, whatever. Cool. Whole lot of nothing. Have I been in here? I thought I had. Wow, that's a hell of a way to introduce some music. That was spooky. Okay, we got some shooty bang bang over here. What have we got? I don't really care. It's got nothing to do with me. What I would like to do, though, is head in here. There we go. Need to make sure that we don't trigger anything. That will surely be death for us. Oh yeah. Oh, it was right there. It was right there. Oh, and it's moved. Oh, cheeky little blighter. Hey, 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 hey. Oh, that was right on top of me. That was lucky. He loves moving around, our little friend. Ooh, this is going to be tight. Oh, he's gone further in. I should be able to... Come on, come on, come on. Come. Got you. Ah, ha, ha. I got you. Mine. All mine. None for anyone else. All mine. Yes. Brilliant. Okay. Next location. Goodbye. Let ours head slowly up in this direction. I'm trying to think if there are any other anomalies up here. I don't think there are. There is. We're not going anywhere near the hydroelectric station because that is flashbang buggery. So we're just going to head straight up to the name of science, I think. With our gear, we should be mostly okay, as long as we don't run into any anomalies. Any anom-noms. This could be a problem. A little bit of wee bit of radiation here or there. Although the suit's handling it pretty well. Solid effort, guys. Now, do we have... Oh. Oh, yep. Yar. Rad Purge. I think that was the only other Rad Purge that we had, wasn't it? Ah, shit. I can get rid of this, and it will purge a little quicker. Actually, if I pop that in, that will probably help too. Watch the little ticker. Yeah, it goes down pretty quickly. There we go. Just wait for this to clear off, and we'll re-equip and head off. Alright, we're good. I figured there was probably going to be a hotspot in there somewhere. Alright, so this area clearly doesn't respawn artifacts, it's just... I didn't expect it to. But it's nice to have it confirmed. Don't even think about it. Alright, we're pretty close now. There was a body there. There was clearly a Snork body there, and that was supposed to be the one with the collar. But of course, we have already uncollared that one. We've already taken out that pack of Snorks when we explored, so we got the collar. With any luck, a reload has fixed it, but I doubt it. Such a shame. There are a lot of random anomalies, right? Whoa. Yeah, okay. Alright, it says we're in the area, which is curious. Oh, yeah. Okay, now we have something else. Ugh, he was miles out. How the hell did he get a hit on me? Let's get a stim here. Alright, that's one down. Was that him? Is he the only one? Okay, it was just him. And he was just a random spawn. Alright, we got the body highlighted. We got a body highlighted. I'm gonna get rid of that. Mr. Jackass. We will have another quick look around here, but I'm fairly certain that the body that we're looking for just ain't gonna be here. Supposed to be a... I think it was a pseudo dog, wasn't it? Supposed to be. Oh, alright, we'll grab that. It can pay for some ammo. Yeah, see, we're also not getting the little ping when we get close to the creature. Which is supposed to be around here. Hello. Yeah. I was hoping a reload would potentially respawn everything, but we got nothing, so... This quest is proper busted. Great. Grand. Wonderful. Alright, that means we're going to have to make our way back. So, what's the best thing for us? We need to head up to the Dark Times mission in Red Forest. So, I think we'll just go up and try and do that, I guess. Man, what a kicker. I was so hoping that we could just somehow fool this into thinking it was working, but... God damn. Let's check Malachite. I just want to... Yeah, Malachite's pissed off with this. I don't even know if we can fast travel back in here. I'm thinking we could try and maybe buy the collars back off someone, but I don't know. I don't know how that's going to work, if that's even possible. Probably not. Broken. Proper broken. I think from here it makes a lot of sense just to head back to Rostock, where we're going to need to fast travel back to Rostock anyway. It's not that much further. So I will time-lapse this unless something interesting happens. I just got struck by lightning, I did. Right on the noggin. Let's get inside before we get struck again. Thunder. Na 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 na. Ow. It's also worth pointing out that, yes, I am sorry that we just burned half an hour looking at this task, but this is kind of part of the reason for this series. To document all of the weird stuff that's happening, to document Stalker 2's rise from its early days, and there will obviously be teething pains along the way. This was definitely one of them, but this is yet another broken thing that needs to be fixed. And we're certainly not at a point where I can stop pointing out the broken stuff and start admiring all of the good stuff. Exclusively. I mean, I can do both at the same time, but we are still pointing out a lot of broken stuff. Certainly a lot less than it used to be, but more than I'm comfortable with. Let's sell off this gun, let's get some repairs. You right there, Hulk? Nope, he doesn't care. Okay, whatever. I'll take care of everything. Oh, Eugene says that. I was gonna say, what? Okay, you could take the pistola. Yeah, that's really not much, is it? We already have a moonlight, so I'm gonna sell that off too. We're gonna need it. Okay, no inventory change here. I have 6 medkits. We are gonna need to change that though. Thanks, bud. Out of the way. Stuck, get it. Ooh, yeah, okay, we're a couple down. Sure. I'll grab 2 more. I think in terms of shells we should be okay. We're probably going to get ourselves a lot more shells when we head up north. Try and rely on the pistola a bit more. Lights repair, yeah, a little bit for the RAM. Not that much for that. But yeah, we're fine. We're doing good. We're doing alright. I think because it's getting darker and stuff, and because it's kind of raining outside, maybe we should rest. Actually, rest in a warm bed for once. Then we can head north. Okay, in order to get there, I'm gonna need to go through... I can just head basically straight up into the forest. There are no restrictions around these zones, which I really do appreciate. Yeah, we'll just have to wander up. Cool. Sleep. Oh, he's a hungry, hungry hippo. Not you. There we go. Why are all of the doors closed? Fairly certain they were open. It's still raining, goddammit. Better leave my head alone. Lightning. Or else. What do we got up there? 800 meters. What I'll do is time lapse up to Red Forest, and then I'll do the rest live. Because we haven't really been into this region of Red Forest yet. It's brand new. Didn't take long to reach the boundary, but we are here. Ooh. And what an impressive place this is. And highly radioactive. Welcome to the Red Forest, people. Or at least the Red Forest as it would have been when it was red. It's now very, very green in real life. Red Forest did not stay red for a long time. I keep hearing noises all around me and it freaks me out. This is still Red Forest. I'm still freaked out by Red Forest. Here we have the iconic gate. And here you can see the iconic gate marking the entrance to Red Forest. And here we see a stalker in his natural habitat, diligently hunting for his next meal, while simultaneously hoping to not become one himself. Oh! Baked and fried. Holy crap. Nope. That's an anti-radiation job right there. My god. That was a lot of radiation. They've tweaked some of the radiation here in Red Forest too. That's pretty extreme. Oh yeah. Any of this sort of material now is... Oh, hello. Oh, we got a PDA stashed by the camp in it. If you find this stash, be a good stalker and don't touch it. It's for emergencies. You never know what could be lurking in these woods. So if you take something, be sure to leave a replacement later. Talking about that stash here. I mean, it was just a couple of boxes of ammo, dude. And I've got no option to replace it anyway, so, you know, what the hell. Too late, I've already picked it up. What do we got here? Oh, is it worth looting this stuff? Alright, we'll do it. Kablamo! Yep, we needed that. This is a lot of gear. Look at all this stuff. Crates and crates and crates. You're a crate. Hot damn. There may be a bit more here, but we're just gonna meander our way over to the hunter's camp. That is not a stash, but that is something we can collect. Mine. There is probably more here. We're not going to explore this area too thoroughly. That will come later. And this is the iconic Red Forest Tower. It's supposed to be the Ranger Tower, I believe. Seems like a lot of equipment for a Ranger Tower. We've got... Hello?
Нас могли самих убити, а ти ще хотів галявину обшукати.
Не волай. Він тобі півроку тому життя врятував. Не можна було його там лишати.
Мертвим похір де лежати, а мені ще ні. Ти подивися, хто міг таке з людиною зробити.
Відомо хто. Ці найманці. Шукали доктора, а знайшли сивого.
Херня. Навіть наймена таки не здатні.
Люди не мутанти, вони на все здатні. А тепер помовч. Мені треба зрозуміти, чим це сивого так. Може, тоді цих виродків вистежимо.
My diagnosis? Yeah, this guy dead. Who do we talk to? Do we talk to you Mr. Lichen, or do we talk to Mr. Hornet first?
Вибач, вільне, але ти невчасно. Ми сьогодні не торгуємо.
Так, коли нахер. І двері за собою прикрий.
No, there's no need to be so
Торгуємо,
hostile.
але поговорити може. Лише недовго. Сам бачиш, що тут відбувається.
Хто його так?
Якби ж я знав. Двоє наших пішли за замовленням для Миклухи. А одного ми знайшли неподалік отаким. Може, це найманці, які тут нещодавно з'явилися? Хто зна, що йому голову стрельне?
Найманці люди нормальні, не гані. Їм платять, вони роблять. А сивого його спеціально так порізали, щоб довше мучився.
Я шукаю доктора. Мені сказали, ви можете знати, де він.
І ти теж на цих уйобків, сука, працюєш. А ну відповідай!
Опусти ствол. Негайно. А ти вільний скажи, нащо тобі доктор?
Я стрільця шукаю, а доктор знає, де його знайти.
Не знаю, нащо тобі стрілець, але навіть доктора знайти непросто. Ніхто не знає, де доктор оселився. Знаємо лише, що він допомагає пораненим і людям, і мутантам. Років за 5 тому він мені життя врятував.
Що ж він сивому не поміг? Доктор твій. Зайнятий був. Кровососу мацака на сраку пришивав. Чи мисливець гірший за тварюку, а?
Не допоміг, значить не зміг. Або не захотів. А може, найманці його вже самі знайшли.
Ці найманці теж шукають доктора.
Приходили нещодавно. Питали, як його знайти і де востаннє його бачили. Я розповів, що міг, особливо за ті гроші, що вони запропонували. Знав би, що з цього вийде, хліборізку, як Шершень каже, підзавалив би.
Розкажи більше про доктора.
Може, ще пісню заспівати? Спочатку наймам розкажи, тепер вільним.
Гірше вже не буде. Доктор – це місцева легенда. Де його знайти, ніхто не знає, але якщо ти поранений, він сам тебе знайде і допоможе. Ну, зазвичай допомагав.
А я тобі кажу, це доктор. Ми його тваринок б'ємо, от він на нас і обізлився.
Дурень ти, Шершень. Доктор мені життя одного разу врятував. А я тут уже 10 років полюю.
Okay, so we can address either Mr. Lichen or to everyone.
Чим ви взагалі тут займаєтесь?
Плоти й на тушнях розводимо. Полюємо, що ж іще. Не всім же по аномаліях лазити і людей допитувати. То вчені за мутантів платять, то воля замовлення піджене. Живем добре, коротше. Жили. Я раніше в лісі почувався як удома. А тепер ніби знову в полон потрапив, як тоді на смітнику. Усюди вороги і тікати нема куди.
Ми їх знайдемо.
Або вони нас, як сивого.
Тобто ти бачив доктора?
Як тебе оце зараз. Тільки в мене дірка на все пузо була, тож я його майже не запам'ятав. Пам'ятаю лише силует, а потім раз, і я вже на галяві. Рана промита і зашита, і навіть рація заряджена. Хлопці потім казали, що мене тиждень не було. Тож ти, Шершня, не слухай. Доктор ніколи нікого не вбивав, лише допомагав.
І все ж, з чого мені почати пошуки?
Сивий мав полювати там, де доктора бачили. Щоправда, давно, але кращих зачіпок у мене нема. Якщо це були найманці, то може вони щось по собі лишили.
Так от нащо ти тут ляси точив 2 години? Вирішив вільного відправити галявину обшукати?
Ти, сталкера, шукаєш доктора, а я виродків, які сивого вбили. От і допоможемо одне одному.
Не слухай його, вільний. За замовленням Миклухи пішло двоє. Сивий і новенький. А повернулися. От, сам бачиш. Нечисте тут діло. Підеш, теж не повернешся.
Дякую за попередження і допомогу.
Якщо це найманці, будь обережний. А якщо не вони, то ще обережніший будь.
А ліпше вали звідси, поки не пізно. І поки ще можеш.
Well, that's interesting. Now we got to go and hunt the doctor. Did this guy just disappear? Oh no, he just... How the hell did you moonwalk over there or something? You were facing this direction, then suddenly you're over here. I wonder if I can still talk to these guys.
Я все сказав, сталкере.
Okay.
Координати галявини в тебе на КПК. Дай мені зосередитися.
I do like that they've turned the doctor into a bit of a zone fable.
За 5 років у зоні ще не ховав нікого. Уявляєш? Фартовий був, мабуть. Але фарт не вічний.
Ти дійсно думаєш, що сивого вбив доктор?
Ти бачив тіло. Його вбивали повільно, щоби помучився. Нашу наймам таке робити. А доктор завжди мутантам помагав. Я якось кабана підстрелив, який мені ледь пузо не розпоров. І що ти думаєш? Через місяць зустрічаю цього кнура зі шрамом через усю морду. Добре, що в мене дробаш новий був. Я його впритул застрелив. Навіжений він, цей доктор твій. Єбанутий нахуй.
І що тепер робитимете?
Тобі то що до того? Ходиш тут, розпитуєш. Жити буду. А ти, якщо й далі цими лісами шастати плануєш? Ні. Ай ладно, проїхали. Напевно, це зона мене напоумити намагається. Я був мисливцем, а тепер став жертвою. Не Росто валити. Якщо вже помирати заради чогось, то ліпше за купони, а не за оленячі хвости і старі байки.
I don't know about that, mate. There's a bloodsucker pandemic over there at the moment. I'd be a bit careful about heading to Rostock.
Яке замовлення було в сивого?
Волівці схрон у печері організували. Схрон це сильно сказано, але тут дорогу Миклусі ніхто переходити не хоче. Лише мутанти хвоста клали на Миклуху його волю. Один такий зайняв печеру і лишив волю без схрону. А самі вони ризикувати не хочуть, тому нас найняли. От тільки я більше до цього лісу ані ногою. Хай хоч уся воля бомжувати стане.
Я можу цим зайнятися.
Відмовляти не буду. Сподіваюся, тобі поталанить більше, ніж сивому.
Yeah, we'll make it work. Track down the mutant. Oh, I remember this. I remember this mission. Alright, we got a couple of things that we can do here, so if we follow the Dark Times main mission, it's going to take us, I believe it takes us up here. And then from there, I think it actually heads a bit further north, but we can kind of head up here, and then follow the river back down and pick up the Grey's Last Hunt mission. I think that's a fairly solid plan. Like I said, we're going to save the exploration for when we can actually explore this place proper. I know there's a lot of stuff here that we can probably pick up. In fact, there's a... I can already see there's a ton of stuff here we can pick up. There's no other traders or anything here. Nice stash they've got in here, though. Look at all of the weapons and stuff here. Good stuff. Unfortunately, they are just cosmetic. We don't get access to those. But any here. Let's move on. Like I said, when I come to an area, I try to take up all of the missions and try to complete all of the stuff within that area, and then we worry about exploration. So all of this stuff is going to be empty. I'm just going to leave it. It's not actually going to be empty, but we're going to leave it untouched. And we will come back and hunt for all the good stuff later. Alright. That is a Bayan. Alright. Where are you, little fella? That should be enough. They made noises. That should be enough for them to come and track me. But it is not. Okay. Where did you go? My little friends. Where are you? They are not going to reveal themselves. Very good. Okay. Really? I can't beat them out. They're not going to come. Okay. Over we go. I have no idea whether this is... Is that another pipe over there? Hop! Don't know if we got that one. Probably not. Finally. Yeah, you die. Oof. Thankfully none of these guys yelled. Rightio. Well, I mean, obviously there's no one talking here. That's just the Bayan speaking. We have a PDA though. That's Gray's PDA.
Тундру підстрелили. Ми лише місце відготували, те саме, де доктора бачили. Я ще подумав, що раптом побачимо, найман здамо. У тундри дірка на все пузо. Я навіть не бачив звідки. Там усе прострілюється. Тундра вважай мертвий. Попередь. Будь ласка, не треба.
And that was the end. Okay. So the next location, yep, is that spot over there. Easy enough to reach. Let's go over and check it out. We did burn some buckshot on that one. Shush, 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 shush. It'll be fine. It'll be okay. Take it easy. Pretty location. There are a ton of anomalies here. Alright, we're heading into... Yep, there's another artifact. Heading into another anomaly field. Is that going to be too deep? Even the water is red. Gross. Okay, we got lots of stuff to check out here. So we've got an artifact. Why am I stuck? Oh man, we got fields on fields on fields. Did that move? It did. Oh, that's awful. Alright, we're gonna need another way in. Oh, jeez. There's an anomaly behind it as well. Oh, let's pop right in the middle. Alright, this is the crew. We'll check them out in a tick. I just want to see if we can recover this artifact. See if we can pop that bubble. I want to try and force this artifact to respawn. Or move. Or whatever it's going to do. Oh, there it is up there. God damn. Come. Got you. Aha! It just slingshot us straight through. Alright. Here is the crew. This is a big anomaly location, isn't it? Huge. That was booby-trapped. Really? God damn. Alright, what do we got here? Tundra's PDA. Let's grab all of that. So the mercs were using him as bait. That's a bit grim. Alright, this is going to push us further north, I believe. Yeah, up here. We are actually a fair ways away from fast travel and all that fun stuff. I think we may actually be closer to... Yeah, we're closer to Yaniv than we are anywhere else. So if we wanted to restock, resupply, repair, all that sort of stuff, we'd probably have to head up to Yaniv Station. Which is not horrible for us. But what I would like to do is take care of Gray's last hunt first. Let's get out of here. This place is a death trap. Look at this. We are surrounded virtually on all sides by all sorts of nastiness. Look at all this. I should just be able to pop down. Oh wow, there's stuff here too. I did not see this the first time I came through. Let's have a look. Oh dear, Sid _stashes _empty inheritance. That is, pretty sure that's not supposed to be the name. Notes. Okay, that must have just been a location on a map. That was just a variable name that they hadn't inserted a readable name onto yet. So that's put a stash somewhere. I don't know where it put that stash. I was a bit too late to get to that. Still, very cool. All the more reason to come back and explore. Let's get the hell out of here. That was really sneaky. I completely forgot about that booby trap as well. That got me the first time. I mean, I don't think there's any tell. I don't think it's like you can just like walk up to the thing and disarm it somehow just by looking at something specific. At least not that I could see. Alright, here's the bridge. It's pretty quick to roam around this area. It looks large, but it's really not. Geographically, it's quite small. It's not too much hassle to get in and around locations. Alright, we won't leave that for later. This is the area that we need to come up on, but before we do that, I think it's a good idea to be prepared. Because what they are hunting here is something truly special. What am I looking like for all the rest? Yeah, I don't have a huge number of these rounds, so I'm going to have to be a little bit careful with it all. Once these run out, hopefully it resorts back to regular rounds instead of going to AP. Alright, Alright, enough for 2 clips in this. That's not going to do a huge amount of damage. I think this is probably going to be the breadwinner. Unless we get super close with the shotty. Let's quick save. I predict this is probably going to be a chaotic fight. Don't know if we're going to be able to sneak up on this creature. We will try. I can see an opening over there. Damn it, we're almost out of bread. You know, it's been an episode when the bread's almost run out. Gonna have to drink vodka next. Okay, we are officially in the area. Now, the creature will be directly below us. There'll be a fairly expansive and cool-looking cave below us. You can see these rocks here. There's the entrance right there. Kill the hornhead. We need to get this guy... Shit, there he is. Okay, he's already gonna start spawning. Oh no, he hasn't. He hasn't yet. Now he is. Ah! Oh. Frickin' dogs in it. Whoosh. There is our hornhead. It is an armored elk. Yes, indeed. There is a body below us. Okay. Almost burned through all of our shoddy for that. Let's go in and have a look, because this guy was guarding a cave. Like I said, this area is actually quite pretty. It's quite scenic, this area. This will actually be a pretty good thumbnail. Yeah, very pretty. Roughly at the 1 hour mark. I need to try and remember that. This is usually how I do the editing. If I didn't want to stop the recording, I don't really want to stop the recording, then I'd actually make a note of this timestamp, like a physical note somewhere, but I just like keep going. What is this? This is a stash. Tell me this has got a flash drive. It must do, surely. It does not, but it does have AP and special rounds. Okay. I'll take it. Now, there was another body here. Where is the body? Is this on the outside? Hello, buddy. I'm seeing a body, but I'm not seeing a body. Oh, we've got another stash here. Yoink! Okay, well that was the freedom of stash. Where the hell is this body? Where do you be at there? Can't be embedded in the ceiling, surely. It's gotta be above us. Or maybe it sank below, maybe it dropped through the bottom. That's happened before. Let's head up and have another look. Or is it just this body that it's talking about? Yeah, it is. Okay. Weird. 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 Let's head back to camp.
Вдало.
З тебе добрий мисливець вийшов повільний. Шкода, що воно так склалося. І знаєш, Сивий був би тобі вдячний. Ти його останнє замовлення закрив. Тепер він може спати спокійно.
Oh, wow. 10,500 coupons. That soundbite came out of nowhere. That did happen the first time I played through this as well. Interesting. It'd be cool if you got some flashbacks or something like that. I don't know, some images or whatever. Get a bit of, maybe not necessarily recall, but the zone trying to impart things. That kind of thing. Radio. So, I'm wondering if we can actually get up here and drop down on the other side. Quick save, let's have a look. Maybe we get lucky. Or, whoa. Or maybe we run into, well, yep, maybe we run into drama. I can't move. That just slingshotted me straight out. I'm gonna say, that is real close. I don't want to kill too many of these. It's a bit of a waste of ammo and conditions. But there's a lot of them. Ow. You jerk. Stop it. Ow. What are they shooting at? Why are they shooting at me? Are they actually shooting at me? Okay, we need to get the hell out of here. We need to get the hell out of here. Where the hell are we? Okay, I think I know where we are. Oh, okay. Alright. Yep, I understand. I see. The side condition should slowly disappear. I'm just hoping we don't get more spawns. Do I have a vodka here that I can use? I do. Let's use it. Vodka makes everything better. Weird. That was... wow, man. The psi effect on that was way stronger than I expected it would be. Also, where the hell have these guys gone? Okay, we do have a dude up here. He may actually trade with us. Let's have a look.
Сталкере, це ти? Знайшов, що шукав? Хоча яка різниця? Шершень пішов, сивого я поховав. Нікому тут більше полювати. Продав, що лишилося, і все. Переміг нас ліс. Не для людей це місце.
Let's see what he's got. Do we even get an icon on the map for this guy?
Радий, що завітав. Чим можу? Якщо раптом що не так, повертайся.
Yep, this is it. Let's see what he's got on him. Alright, so he does sell the Rhino, so it's going to be half decent stuff in here. He's got the SSP-100 Discovery, which is pretty sweet. There we go, there's your Saiga. He's got an SVDM, which is kind of predictable. We have a fantastic Rod. He does sell the RAM as well. And finally, he also sells the 701 Super. We've got all of these weapons, obviously. We don't need to worry about any of that stuff. It's always curious just looking, because it gives you an idea of what sort of gear the vendor is likely to sell you. He's also got the Vellies detector. I wonder if you could come here early and get the Vellies from him. I think you'd have to complete that task for him, so probably not before he becomes a vendor. What is this? This is the 4X scope. That's for NATO stuff. Mark 1 EMR. Yeah, okay. None of which we're really going to be using. Okay, this is the PSO 4X scope. Compatible with the SVU Mark III. I'm tempted to grab this. I can't recall if we actually have one in our stash. Either way, I think this guy's going to be friendly in terms of sellables, so let's sell off this gear. Sell all... oh, get rid of that. Sell off a bunch of this. Let's resort. Alright, so in terms of this gear, we need 8. I think we'll just grab one of these back, because I want to stash these. We don't have enough of these yet. We will soon. They're starting to become more populous. We have plenty of crowns, so I'll sell off the crown. Come on, double clicking and it's not working. Okay, everything else looks good. So, you know, 4,600, it's not really going to cover the cost of repairs. Not by a long shot.
Будь-який час.
Blondie was here. Obviously, all of this stuff we're just going to leave here for now. So we could come back to this. He's got a few things there. I don't really think we'd need to grab anything from him, to be honest, but it's nice to know that we have a vendor right there. Now, sit back inside so we don't get struck by lightning. Alright, so we have a task all the way up here. If we want to repair, Yaniv is going to be our closest location. I suppose these are kind of equidistant. If I mark this and have a look, 871 versus 716. Yeah, so Yaniv is closer. Which is fine because our target is just south of Yaniv. We are going to head off to Yaniv. And, alright, so I think this is probably the best way to go. We'll hit this road and then follow it back. It's generally uneventful. Just takes a little while. Let's give it a shot. Quick save. But we should be able to head back up this way. Hopefully. Because we haven't been this way before, I'm not going to time-lapse this stuff. Just be careful. There are so many random whirligigs in this area. You have to be so careful. There's the road. And there are very heavy pockets of radiation. The Red Forest has a lot of dead zones, a lot of no-go zones. If you get to the boundaries of the map, it'll just blitz you with radiation until you're dead. There's no way to bypass it. Alright, but we're basically just going to follow this road up. We'll head to Yaniv. Rest, restock, all of the good stuff. I see you. Where's the other one? There it is. We're not going to bother. We only took him out because he was directly in our way. I think the rest will either take care of themselves or we'll outpace them. Yep, they're gone. This is a nice easy jaunt straight up. I hear dogs. Oh yeah, there's a few of them. Now that was a lucky hit. That was a lucky hit. They got very lucky with that one. Should be able to outpace these guys too. Stay away. I can hear them behind me, but they're not going to catch us. Yep, they're gone. Okay. What the hell? Right there. Okay. They do a pretty good job of making you have to watch every step. If you stumble into one, it's not the worst thing that can happen. It's quite easy to get out, but still, it's just a pain in the bum. What do we have here? Should quick save. Where is everyone? Okay, we got one guy at the front here. Jeez, it's quiet here. You right there, buddy? Hello?
З якого питання?
Where is everyone?
От би Долг тут попрацював. Хоч день. А вони своєю улюбленою справою займуться. А ми Патрони збережемо.
Yeah, that's funny.
Усі в плюсах. Вільно.
Mm-hmm. Right. Right. We could fast travel out of here, but I don't think the repairs are going to cost too much.
Тільки давай швидко та різко.
Mm-hmm. You asked for an artifact. Yeah, we don't have that. Ooh, 2970. 2 grand on that. There's a bit of money behind this. It's not quite enough to justify the travel, though. So let's repair it here. Cool.
Подбив.
Okay, bye-bye. Alright, let's restock on our gear. Let's put down all of the stuff we don't need to take with. Do you know what? I'm going to put 2 of these down. I'm going to grab some of the orange. And we need a bandage as well. Really not a big deal. Stash all of these. Lovely. Okay, we do need more buckshot. Gonna grab 50. We seem to burn through those pretty quickly. And what else do we have here? Do I want to grab more expansive darts? Yeah, right. It's not a bad idea to have these topped up. And I might do the same for... Let's grab another clip of these. Actually, this is still... That clip is still loaded. Just realized that we'll need to change that. But let's grab... Yeah, 52. That should be plenty. Should be. I say should be. Let's grab some more AP. Because until we get a replacement for this gun, we're going to be using this for a while at least, I think. Gonna need to advance the... This is another reason to advance the main plot, because I'm hoping for better drops. That's right, we've got the PDA there. Right. Can I... Okay, I can't equip weapons here. That's alright. That's alright. We'll make do. Do we have any other upgrades that need to be done?
Тільки будь-як.
I think the RAM... Yeah, it's got like 1 here. Wear and tear, that'd be a nice one to have actually. Here we go. We've got a couple of unlocks. So we've got bullet range... Or we've got aiming speed. I think bullet range is probably handier. Let's grab that. How much of this did we do? I can't recall. So we still got an lead line container to go. I think everything else is fully maxed, yeah. I think the Rhino had a couple of upgrades it was waiting on. Yep, up there. That's it. And the cluster. The cluster is almost outside its usefulness. So even if there were any upgrades left, yeah, not really worth it. Alright,
Подбивемо.
couldn't hurt to check. Now, we need to head down to this village and see what the hell's going on. Let's get rid of that location. This is actually taking us into Yanta. That...
От рік за 2 рахувати треба. А то і за
That would potentially break what I would normally do here. However, I know that it does bring us back down into Red Forest at some point. Look at this. They've actually... This was all blocked out. If you go back and check out my previous episodes, this area was all clouds. This is the Chornobyl power plant. Anyone who's played the original games recognizes this location. And I mean, you just have to look at the view, especially from this area here. Like, there it is right there. It's not hard to figure out. I think we're going to progress the Dark Times quest. Because like I said, this will push us back down into Red Forest again, fairly certain. So normally what I would do, because this is in Yanev technically, I would just explore the rest of Red Forest. But we're on a roll for the main mission, and I do want to unlock some more gear, so we're going to finish off this task for this episode. And see where that takes us. Hopefully we get some good stuff. Put in some AP in this one. Okay, there we go. Alright. This isn't far away either, so let's go and investigate that. Yeah, the reason Hawaiian is friendly here is because he's a loner. If you check out the rest, they're all mercs. We haven't really done much to impress the mercs. We've actually killed a lot of their people. So, Their hostility is hardly surprising. We're also pretty low on food, too. I have a feeling we'll get a lot more when we go and check on this little camp, but let's go do it. Let's do it! Staying well away from all of this water. There is hell waiting for us out there. I think it was this one. No, it was over here. There is actually some stuff we need to collect here, but oh my god, this area here. GSC, what the hell were you thinking? There is a way to survive that area. I'll show you what that is later. Actually not sure how that will work now with all of the rebalancing they've done, but it should be a little better from what I understand. We'll see. We'll see. But we need to just avoid that whole area for now. Alright, so while we won't explore this entire area, I think we will collect some of the stuff that's here, because we do need to stock up on food and whatnot. So anything that we come across, this building in particular. Whoa! I'm not carrying anything. There's all the bodies. Oh shit. Here we go. That was a dog setting off a trap, by the way. Get out of here. Really? There's more? Really? There's more? Jesus. Okay, that was all of them. That's a lot of dogs. Holy smokes. That one interaction has probably cost us a couple of grand in repairs. Or did he just... maybe he busted the stuff down here. Can I see... What can I see down there? Thought I could see a line, a trip line. We might actually just go down here. Check it out. Yep, there's one. Mine, that will be... What was that? There's a grenade there. Ah, there's a grenade there. Wow, okay. So it just drops a couple of grenades. I'm assuming it relies on you running straight in here. And so you've got a grenade right by the entrance, and you've got a grenade right here next to the stash. And then you've got these grenades which would go off, which would probably just obliterate you. All at once. Let's grab all the food. That will be handy. Got some ammo here. Oops. Take that. And that. Okay, let's grab all of this stuff here. Handy. Nice healthy little supply. Okay, nothing on the top that we missed. No, I think we're all good. Okay. Right, let's find out what the hell what the hell happened here. Oh my god, there are bodies everywhere. Oh my god. We are not going hungry here. What is this? This is another merc body. Do we want to take this? 7? No, we won't. It's a bit low priced. Alright, I think the rest of the bodies are inside. Okay, I'm fairly certain the door is locked, but we should be able to get through here. I think that's why this has been open. Let's check and make sure that we're not walking straight into a bobby. Oh yeah, we got Petro Ninja. My god. This is actually less than the GP that we had outside. But the added benefit here is that we can sell it to, what's his face? There's another one. 9k. Is there a bobby line here? I don't think there is. Let's grab this. A hit on the doctor from an unknown client. The doctor is currently in the Red Forest, but his exact whereabouts are unknown. Your job is to locate and deal with him swiftly. Ask the locals, explore anomaly clusters, and investigate abandoned settlements, as these may serve as his hideouts. You'll get paid double. Stick to the deadline. Keep me updated, especially if you discover his lair. Get started. Well, well. Someone is eager for the doctor. Wow, that Karod. 10k for that. I think we'll take that. Yep, that is locked. We can leave that locked until we've finished our business in here. Take all the food. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Do we have bread? We do. Perfect. We're a bit overburdened too. I think I'll just... yeah. There she blows. Quick save. And we got a friend here who is not looking too healthy. What do you want?
Сталкере, ти що тут робиш? Боляче ж як?
Я шукаю доктора.
Ми теж його шукали. А тепер він сам нас знайшов. Нас прислали сюди знайти доктора. Я казав Вовкодаву, що не треба з цим замовником працювати. Ми ж його навіть не бачили ніколи. Я думав, що ми тут як у Бога за пазухою. Аномалії, радіація. Він через неї напролом попер, розумієш? Там лічильник плавиться, а він іде собі як на прогулянці.
Угу.
Хто ваш замовник?
Не знаю. Його ніхто не бачив. І замовлення його нічим хорошим не кінчаються. Мого коріша послав на дикий острів після того, як час накрився. Більше він на зв'язок не виходив. Не треба було це замовлення брати. Не треба.
А це що за дискотека?
Це наш сигнал. Якщо грає наповну, значить усе погано. Валити звідси треба, не оглядаючись.
А якщо хтось на звук прийде?
Хай приходять. Я все одно вже. Ну розумієш. А так ось хлопців рятую.
Yeah, that's right. There's actually some music blasting. That's how you can find this location. You can hear it from a fair ways away. You follow the music here. Obviously, it's not playing at the moment because it's probably copyrighted, and I've got that copyrighted music switched off. I've got the streamer safe thing enabled. So, no radio at all, which is a bit of a shame.
Він це хто?
Доктор, це він усе. Це він мисливців убив, а потім по нас прийшов. Знає, що ми на нього полювали. Я навіть нічого заробити не встиг. Він спершу двох зі снайперки поклав. Раз і все. Нема пацанів. А потім через радіацію попер. Я в нього двічі влучив. Чуєш? А йому похер. Взагалі. А потім він просто підійшов і впритул. Я всі аптечки використав. Я ж не переживу цього. А?
Ooh. I think we're going to make a tactical decision here. I don't want to piss off Yaniv. We still need to head up there and do a whole bunch of stuff, and I don't really want that to be more difficult than it is. So we're actually going to give him a medkit.
Ось, тримай. Допоможе протриматись.
Дякую тобі, вільний. Хоч би хлопці швидше повернулися.
Група Альфа, ми засікли його на кладовищі. Потрібна допомога. Я повторюю, блядь, пиздуйте всі сюди.
Він же їх усіх порішить. Сталкере, ти мусиш їм допомогти. Він їх усіх перестріляє нахер.
Talk to Wolfhound, they reckon. Last time I went there, this guy was just immediately hostile to me, and so I had to shoot everyone. I'm gonna grab all this ammo. This is all handy.
Допоможи їм, сталкери. Вони, може, і не святі, але на таке точно не заслужили. Я тут полежу, трохи відпочину. Дрімуну.
So the mercs reckon that it was probably the doctor that took out those loners. I don't know about that. Let's grab this and this, all handy. Alright, we can pretty much vacate here, we're done. Oh, there's another window here, didn't even see that. We got multiple ways in. It says there are still 2 bodies here. I thought we got them all. Maybe they're on the roof? Surely not. Oh, we got one here. Yeah, okay. Damn, man. Nope, that can go. Let's grab that. Where's the other body? Down here. Okay. Oh, yeah. I'll take that too. There's another body here. Oh, that's one I've already searched. Okay. We have a ton of stuff to sell. Yeah, there's really no point in heading up to the next checkpoint. It's not up, it's down. Back in Red Forest here. That one is actually closer to Rostock, so I think it makes a lot of sense to head back to Yaniv. We'll fast travel back to Rostock, rest, repair, all that good stuff, and then head up to the culmination over here. And it makes a lot more sense, but in order to do that, we need a little booster. Boop, there we go. Alright, let's head back to Yaniv Station. I don't expect this to be ingratiated at all with the mercs, but I don't want them to be openly hostile to us. Oh, we can actually see what's going on now. We'll come back. At least we've got one more person here. Who the hell is this? Desna. Yeah, no thanks. Alright, rather than selling or repairing anything here, we're just going to fast travel straight back.
Можу.
There's a fair amount of sexy stuff to sell. Boy, oh boy, do we have some gear for you, my friend. Look at this. Look at this. 26, almost 2,700. Not bad. Come on now. And we got plenty of stuff to sell for you, my friend. Yeah, there we go. That's what I'm talking about, baby. A few of these, all of these. Half the bandages. Okay. All of this stuff, all of these. Very nice. I think that's everything. Yeah. Army medkits, I think I'll need to put a couple of those back because we took a few. Yep, alright, cool. I don't think that's going to cover the cost of repairs, but we'll see. Actually, no, it should. It should. Righty. Nope, those are actually fine. Let's put these two back. Put those back. What else do we have here? Half tempted to take some of this ammo with me. We could take the 701. 701. Where are you, friend? There you are. No, not that one. That one. We could. We could do that. It is so, so tempting. That needs to go back. So much gear that we've collected. Do I want to, or shall I just keep... Do you know what? I'm going to save the 701. We need to head a little bit further north. So I'll hold on to that one once we get past Red Forest, or maybe when we get into some of the trickier battles. Right. Let's unequip you, put you back in, and we'll put you back in. There we go. Not even a cave for the ram. Yeah, we're fine. Everything is fine. Now, we need to head north. Yeah, we've definitely got enough time to do this. Let's head up there and have a chat. Oh, it's so bright. Stalker. I think I'll time lapse until we get to the boundary, until we get into Red Forest. I hear dramas over here. What's going on? I heard yelling. We'll leave it be. All we need to do is follow this road, basically. Pretty easy. Half a click. Alright, we are basically at the boundary line here. We do have some rats following us, but I don't think they'll... We should be able to outpost them.
Бачили, куди побіг? Відправляю координати замовнику. Прикрийте. Командире! Тут ще хтось свалку обходить. Вали всіх. Може, це вдячний пацієнт на допомогу спішить?
Yeah, they're already attacking me. Look at this.
Шукаю укриття. Гранату в
Of course there is. Okay, they're tossing it in the old location.
Продовжувати пошук.
This is a bit of a... I'm gonna say, this is a bit of a tentative place to... We can make it, don't worry, friends. Throw in granato. Da. Where? Where am I getting hit from? Cheeky son of a bitch. Okay, we got an exo cruising around up there.
Ворог поряд. Продовжувати пошук.
Yeah, I hear you.
Шукаю укриття. Ворога не видно. Вільно.
I guess I could walk backwards and... Oh, piss off. Oh, he's up there. Oh, really? Alright, that's one down. That's another one down. Just got the guy on the roof, wolfhound, I think.
Потрібне укриття. Прикрию.
Okay, that's him down. No, we still got another guy there. There he is. Really? There's more? Holy crap, how many of them are there?
Гранату в цель.
Oh, he's still up there. Okay. There's at least two of them. Where is this other guy? see if I can toss a nade up there. There he is. Got him. Wow. There are a lot more people here than I remember. That's good for us. That's bad for them. Sam. We got a whole bunch of bodies to loot up here. Happy hunting days. Indeed. Where is your weapon, pal? Okay, we're gonna have to... There'll be a PDA up here that we have to loot. So you can't even get close to these guys, they just attack you. I'm assuming you're supposed to be able to ingratiate yourself at some point. Just a ninja, a lot of ninjas here. But that's certainly not going to happen with us. They've been doing nothing but attacking us, so whatever. It is what it is. You're gotta die, that's just the way it's gotta be. And we got this guy. This is going to be Wolf here, yeah? Wolfhound, yep. There we go. I was going to say, there was a guy we topped up here, so we're going to grab all of this gear. It's probably the only thing we're going to grab up here. Oof. Nope. We got another PDA, we got some ammo. Very sexy. Let's grab that. What is that? We got mercs chatting about some sweet loot. Got anything? Not really. All quiet on the bridge, but I did scare the crap out of this stalker. He told me all about his sweet stash. Near the cliff, left of the bridge. Can't check it out myself. Got to keep a low profile. Gotcha. We'll swing by on the next raid and get it. Near the cliff, left of the bridge. There are a couple of bridges here. There's a bridge there. Near the cliff, left of the bridge. Like along here, maybe? Those are the... yeah, those are the only two bridges we've got. Let's get some food. Got any stashes hidden in here? Certainly doesn't look like, does it? Okay, we've got some AP. More AP. Lots of AP. Food. Grenades. Meds. Only the fun stuff. And we can drop off the edge here. Which gets us absolutely nothing. Don't think we can even get in here. No. This area is an interesting location. Normally if you come through here, there's a poltergeist that haunts everything. Why is this saying that this... yeah, that body's already taken. Okay. There's a poltergeist that haunts this area, and it's supposed to lend the impression of the whole thing being haunted. But of course, you can hear the poltergeist cruising around. I believe it's in like a boxed-off room that you can't get to, just to lend the illusion of the place being haunted. A cool idea, but I thought it was a bug. A lot of people thought it was a bug because they knew a poltergeist was here and they couldn't interact with it, couldn't find it. Okay, this is where we need to follow our coordinates. This apparently will lead us to Doctor. Out, out. That is going to be fun times. 161 meters. Where is the safe zone? Oh no, it's going to be inside there. Oh no. Okay. We need to book it. I don't know if this is going to be possible. I don't know if this will be possible. Ooh. going to be pretty dicey, I reckon. Oh. Go, 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 go. I think there's roughly a minute for you to get into cover. Ooh, let's do it, let's do it, let's do it. We're in.
Він убивав їх не з власної волі. Моноліт підказав йому, що мене краще ловити на живця. І добити його я тобі не дозволю. Досить смертей.
Значить, це він вбив найманців і мисливців.
Вони були приманкою, засобом, щоб привернути мою увагу.
Але ти їм не допоміг.
Скількох людей може врятувати мертвий лікар? Іноді доводиться жертвувати менше, щоб врятувати більше.
Він виживе?
Я лікував і більш серйозні рани. Навіть у монолітівців. Особливо у монолітівців.
Він пролив багато крові, щоб сюди дістатись. І своєї, і чужої.
Як і ти, мабуть. Я знаю, що ти зробив. Але він рано потребує допомоги. Це все, що мені треба.
То он який на вигляд справжній доктор.
Ти знаєш його? Монолітівця.
Бродяга. Його ім'я Бродяга.
Хороше ім'я. Чесне. Отже, ти шукав доктора. Ти знайшов його. Що тобі треба?
Мені потрібна інформація про стрільця. Я знаю, що ви були знайомі.
Не думаю, що стрілець навчився повертати життя. Тому нам доведеться діяти самим, щоб допомогти бродязі. Усе інше потім.
Думаєш, йому ще можна допомогти?
Це той випадок, коли бродязі пощастило бути монолітівцем. Йому допоможе те, що не допоможе таким, як ми. Я позначив тобі колишній монолітівський шпиталь. Якщо вони відрили старі схорони, то там можна буде знайти регенератор. Монолітівців, звісно ж. Я попрошу тебе зберегти їм життя і не добивати поранених. Але вибір за тобою, сталкер.
Я чув, що ти допомагаєш і людям, і мутантам. Чому?
Тому що ніхто з них не винен у тому, що відбувається. Ані сталкери, ані мутанти, ані монолітівці. А ще тому, що кожному колись доводиться повертати свої борги.
Що за регенератор?
Розробка С-свідомості. Допомагає монолітівцям заживляти навіть найважчі рани. І швидше виводити радіонукліди з організму. На жаль, працює лише з тими, хто беззахисний перед зовнішнім контролем. Тому що повністю позбавлений псі-імунітету. Приміняти свободу на можливість гуляти по ЧАЕС під викидом – це жорстоко. Але в них ніхто не питав.
Чому тебе так хвилює його життя?
Тому що у нас немає нічого, крім життя. Хай би яким поганим воно не здавалося. Не марнуй час.
Okay. For some reason we got 17,000 coupons. The doctor is a very generous man apparently, and well connected. So it was Strider and the monolith that were behind it all. Let's see if we can talk to the doctor
У
again.
нього не так багато часу. Поквапся. Я його стабілізую та віднесу всередину.
This is all part of the main task. I don't think you can actually affect this outcome by doing things any quicker. I don't believe that's possible. We're going to have a quick look around now that we're here. Not expecting to find stashes or anything, but we will have a bit of a poke around. Interesting bubble you've got here, friend. kind of sticks out, you know. But I mean, obviously, this is how he sort of keeps everyone at arm's length. Interesting point. If you come here before this mission triggers, you can walk in through this barrier, but you'll find nothing, and it will sap your psi. So basically, staying in here basically kills you. Not quickly. You can walk around here, but you won't see any of this. You won't see the house, you won't see anything. It'll be completely empty. You will actually see Strider, though, and I think that's probably a bug. They expect you just to not come here before the event is triggered, which is obviously wrong. Can I even get in here? Yeah, it's locked. Okay. He's just going to tell us to bugger off. Sure. Still under the influence, you can see his eyes. I don't think I can actually... Yeah, I can't actually... Yeah, he's blinking. I just noticed that. He's blinking, and he moved his mouth. You got plants growing out of you, buddy. It's not looking too healthy for you. Okay, this is pushing us to head up here again. I think going back to do this act of mercy is probably a good call. Just gonna check out gear though. 90% on that. Oosh. Yeah, I think generally speaking our reserves are fine, but I do need to find a place for this gear. So we need to find a stash. I could very well just head back to the cemetery and drop the gear off there. Right there. So I think we'll do that. Be a nice easy location for us to come back to. Blop. There we go. Yeah, you can even see the house in there now. But I mean, it's not like you can't... Look at this. It's not like you can't spot this. You can spot this from a distance. You can see the shimmering... It does kind of call out to you, you know what I mean? You know what I mean. You can't really deviate too far off this path either. Otherwise you just get blitzed with radiation. Let's have a look. Just have a quick look at this stuff here. Yeah, anyone would need a beer after all of this. Alright, let's get back out of here. I think actually this might be a stash here. I'm curious, I want a quick look. Yeah, alright. Couple of loose items, that's about it. Definitely can't shelter there. Not really a good spot to drop your gear, even if we did have a stash there, so I'm not going to bother with it, but... We're just going to mosey on back. Drop this gear off. Oh, that went a little faster than I'd hoped it would. Careful now. Okay, we should be able to just zoop through here. You can kind of bypass all of this, you can just kind of scoot around the edge. Not completely familiar with it. There are zombies up here. This is a popular zombie horn. We're not going to bother with them, obviously, right now. So, our task was... Yeah, I think with the gear we've got, the damage and stuff, let's have a look at our... Yeah, I mean, with all the gear we've got, we're more than equipped. It should be fine. I am not going to honor Mr. Doctor's request to keep everyone alive. That's just not the way this is going to play out. Right, let's put down all of the gear that we don't need with us. PDA, we don't need these. Down. We are going to come back with more loot. He's going to be upset, but, you know, shit happens. Can't help bad luck. Actually, you know what? We'll keep 8 of these. We'll put these 2 back. Half of these. Put back all of the food. We don't need all of that, but I will keep a couple extra sausages. Let's restock. Alright, we got some AP. Don't need quite so much AP. Don't need quite so much reg either. Yep, pretty happy with that. Whoa, what happened there? Mark this location off. Bop. And we will head up and get ready for the Act of Mercy mission. How much time have we got? There's not a huge amount of time. I think there'll be enough time to get up there and get in position, get ready, and that's probably about it. So, slightly shorter episode. It makes sense to cut this off at a logical point, and that seems to be... It's going to look like it's going to be the right point. We're going to need some combat to get through here as well, I think, so... Actually, if it is zombies... Oh no, we did have the right... God damn it. I was just going to use reg rounds for it. I could also just run through this area, but... Bort. Actually, from a loot perspective, it makes a lot of sense. We're going to avoid... Yeah, here we go. They're just standing there. That's the creepy part. They're just here. How much is the spasiba? Yeah, right, we'll take it. Ole Huntsman. Sorry, friend. It was you and me. Doing you a sweet mercy here. There will be more. Yeah, there's another one. Where is this guy? He's just sitting there. Okay. The Tree of Invulnerability. Gotta book it. I'll take those. With any luck, there'll be another stash up here when we reach our checkpoint. This is why we're walking through, because if we just sprint through, we're going to aggro them. If we walk through, we got a chance to take them out first. Is that another one? No, that's just a branch. This place got me proper spooked now. Okay. We're pretty close, it's only about 300 meters out. Oh, there's the radiation. Should just be able to hold this line. Yeah, this is kind of a hard boundary here. You can't go and explore this line here, this trail, this railway line, because it will just blitz you with radiation. Not good. Definitely don't recommend. Wait, did I have... I did, I got bread. Stop it already. Being a bit careful running through here because there are just so many anomalies. We're almost at the edge. Okay, here we go. There we go. Alright, we've crossed over into Yaniv. We are almost on top of this place. Oh. That's a bloodsucker. Let's see if we can avoid this. I think there's something on top. These guys are going to be killed. Fairly certain. Whoa! SVDM2 just sitting here. We'll take that. Yep, there's one down. Oh, maybe that's inside. Oh, there are multiple. There is more than one. Where is he? He's to my right. Yep, here he comes. God damn. That shimmer, they're so fast, and that shimmer is just... Oh, can I go over here? That's great. Alright, these are going to be really hard to track. Nice. Alright, we're getting some good ammo here, though, too. Weapons will sell well. There's no way in hell I'm going to be able to get to these guys. They're just going to be... They're going to be super elusive. I'm also not seeing a stash here, which is not good. Alright, there's one there. See if we can pop this guy in the face. I've got an arm there. Got him. Don't think I got him in the face, though. Did I see something? I thought I saw an appendage poking out there. I don't think I... Where are you, friend? If I can get another free shot in... Where the hell is he? Is that him? Nope. Is he inside? He may have gone inside. Oh no, there he is. Oh, you cheeky. Based on their behavior, there really is only one way to take these guys out, unfortunately. We're gonna have to go down there and do the dirty business, I think. Did some damage on that one, though. Alright, there we go. We've got a guy down there. I can hop. Did some damage. No, they were misses. This is such a waste. I hate doing this, but it is what it is. Fucking A. Ugh. Bloody hell. I love how that all missed. Went straight over his head. You bitch. I was even pointing down as well. That shimmer effect, it's like, it's really deceptive. It almost shimmers in the location where it kinda was, if that makes sense. Like, by the time you actually see the shimmer and you shoot, that minuscule second, it's actually somewhere in front of you. That slight delay, it's all it takes. Let's open this up. Alright, I think we're shit out of luck here. Yep, I can pop that in at least. I think this is a good spot to stop the recording. Can prepare for the next episode. We're going to jump in here. Can't see any backpacks here, which is a bit of a shame, but, you know, there's not much I can do about that. We're carrying a bit of gear already. And there will probably be... Yeah, these are 10k a piece. I can't really put these down. They're too valuable. Hello? God damn. These guys may try and flank. Yep. I was gonna say, there's another dude down there. Oh, these guys have RPMs again, I reckon. Brother, it is almost impossible to get a shot on these guys because the kickback that you get... The knockback you get from getting hit by that gun is just so insane. Oh man, so much loot already. My god. Yep. Oh man. This is... When it rains, it pours, innit? These were the guys that the Bloodsuckers finished off. Yeah, we got a duty squad here. What's this? Zuber, we'll grab that. We got another guy down here. Yeah, they've all been looted. Well, sheesh, we can't really go down like this. Because this is way too heavy. Oh, yeah. Oh my god. Holy hell. Okay. What on earth am I going to do here? We are so overburdened. Jeez. Well, I mean, that can go. Sheesh, man. We're in the red anyway. There's just no way. There's no way that I can do this. What a shame there isn't a stash here. I thought for sure there was a backpack or something. God damn it. Alright, we really don't have a choice. I'm gonna have to head back to the checkpoint, I think. Yeah. Gonna have to head back to the checkpoint and drop this gear off. This is way, way too much. How are we looking for stuff? That was 90... 95. This'll all be fine, provided we don't get into too many more scrapes. But holy hell. That's half a click. So much for the end of the episode. I should have just kept my head down and gone in. The loot beckons. This will be a time lapse. This is going to take a while. You know, I just noticed something interesting. The food is grayed out. Let's see what happens if I try and eat. Oh no, I can. Okay, that's odd. It was grayed out and it stayed that way for some reason. I thought maybe it was kind of tracking when you were eating and stopping you from spamming all of the food to heal. I wouldn't be completely against that idea, by the way. Right, let's pop in all of the stuff we've collected. This is just insane. Freaking army with their RPMs, my god. I think we'll keep the canned food on us. I reckon. Pop those back. Couple of those. We really are hurting for shoddy shells now. 24 plus 14. It's not too bad, but it's less than I would like. The rest of the stuff is fine. Yeah. Sheesh. Something weird about that. Like, whenever you step up away from that, it kind of... almost like you've been on the edge and you stepped off or something. Weird. Now we have to head back. Freaking hey. See if we can make it slightly quicker by popping this in. Quick save, just in case. Well, that didn't take too long. Let's pop back inside here. Ready for our adventure for the next episode. Let's make sure that we pop in the right gear first. There we go, that'll be handy for sure. Now we can end the episode. Until the next episode, folks. Good hunting, Stalker.